Touchdown Friday Night is sponsored by these local businesses.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Touchdown Friday Night, one of the largest high school football shows in Tennessee and Virginia. I'm Kenny Hawkins, along with my tag team partner, Nick Dugan. Did you hear that?
Hear what?
You didn't hear that?
No.
That's another game we lost tonight due to Mother Nature. But we still got 13 games from Knoxville to Marion, Virginia. But before we get this party started, here's Nick with the Meade Tractor Top Tackle of the Night.
Kenny, another one bites the dust. Hey, top tackle of the night comes from the Carter County Rivalry. Happy Valley kicking off to Hampton after a safety. Don Burleson, he had a real nice game, looking for a good return, but Aiden Paul comes from somewhere off screen left and lands a major hit. You shall not pass. Paul getting it done on special teams for the Warriors. Kenny, he's our top tackle of the night.
All right, thanks, Nick. It was a tough night for some football teams around Northeast Tennessee. Mother Nature was like Lawrence Taylor looking for a Washington quarterback. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Some games were pushed back over an hour. At least one game postponed to Monday, another one to Thursday. We'll begin our coverage with unbeaten 3A Chucky Doak hosting unbeaten 2A South Green. But unfortunately, these two teams will have to wait another day. The lightning strikes never stopped, even though the rain stopped, so the game was postponed until Thursday morning at 10 a.m. Bring your ticket stub to get back in free tomorrow. Gates will open at 6:30, or shall I say, gates will open up at 8:30, not 6:30. If you're there at 6:30, you're going to get you a good seat. Let's go to the board. Once again, South Green, Chucky Doak, postponed. They'll play in the morning, their game. Not able to be played. Another game not able to be played. Elizabethan on the road taking on Cherokee. Their game also because of lightning not being able to get played tonight. Major rain delay in Jefferson County, but the DB Indians ended up starting at 9:45.
Oh,
they might still be playing. The trial starts us off. Will Hurd hands off to Braden Simpson. He was stopped by the Patriots' Sean Jackson. Changeover. The pass Isaiah Hall passes the ball to Skylar Thomas for the touchdown. Jeff County led 6-0. The Tribe still having trouble with the Pats D. Hurd attempts a pass to Justin Hale, but he was met with a wall of Patriots. At the end of the first, the Pats 6, DB 7. The Pats go for a long ball caught by Bryson Letterman for the first down at the start of the second. As we go to the board, it looks like this. They're at the half. Dobbins Bennett is leading this game. Yeah, these are live scores. They're still playing. They're leading 14-6. At Southern East, the Patriots led 14-7 over Unicoi County in the second quarter tonight. The Blue Devils were looking to tie it up before the half. Colby Jones finds Mason Hensley on the nice pass, and as Hensley fought for yards, he fumbles, and the ball gets kicked out of bounds. Then with just a couple of minutes to go in the half, Drake Fisher. Whoever heard that name? That's right. This week's Player of the Week finds Tyler Cross on the screen pass with a nice pickup. Fisher and Cross then hook up again on the long pass. Watch the catch by Cross between defenders for the touchdown as they take the 20-7 lead into the half. As we go to the board, as you called it, Eric Fisher again tonight on display. They beat Unicoi County 30-13. It was Eagleton Academy beating West Green tonight 21-18. Nick?
Kenny, thanks. A bitter rivalry between Hampton and Happy Valley was renewed tonight. The Bulldogs at 1-2. They were trying to get back to 500 on the season, while the Warriors still in search of that first victory on the year. At the half tonight, Dogs were up 20-0 on their rivals at home. Happy Valley, they'll go 3 and out to start the half, looking to punt the snap, though high, and the punter falls on it in the end zone. That's going to be 2 more for Hampton on the safety. It's 22-0. Ensuing drive, Bulldogs looking to bulldoze in from the goal line, but they're stood up a couple of times by the Warriors front, not letting them budge, but 4th and goal, they switch it up a bit and they go a little misdirection to Gino Carrico. He waltzes in. It's now 28-0. Each time the Warriors look to have some momentum, the Bulldogs defense just came up big. Elijah McKinney climbing the ladder and comes down with the pick here. He is all kinds of juiced up. Dylan Trivet would also come down with an interception later in the third. As Hampton rolls tonight, we head to the board. 36-0 is your final. Claiborne over Hancock County, 40-6 tonight as well. In Stony Creek, the students all excited for a matchup between Unaka and Cosby. First quarter, Rangers up 6-0. Pitch outside to A.J. Greenless. He rolls in, finds some green. The 2-pointer was good. 14-0 is the lead. Next drive for the Rangers. They're backed up and they set up the punt. Except it's a fake. Connor McKinney floats to Brennan, repass. That's a little trickery. He shakes a few tackles and picks up the first down, no problem. Later in the drive, repass. Looking, rolling. Micah Gray is open downfield, and he gets inside the 10-yard line. The Rangers, they finish this thing off greenless again on the ground. This one got a little tighter towards the back end, but Unaka pulls away late, 38-14. Some more scores for you. West Ridge and Lakeway Christian, that game canceled. Another victim of the weather tonight. Johnson County over Cloudland, 47-24. All right, that's 4 down, still 10 more to go as we finish off Northeast Tennessee before making a run to the state border in Southwest Virginia. But first, here are the Union cheerleaders to help take us to break.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Once again, Mother Nature winning tonight. Morristown West was leading Daniel Boone 3-0 when lightning hit. Now, here's the deal. These two teams are going to play on Thursday. Now, here's the catch. Daniel Boone is supposed to play Elizabethan on Friday. Morristown West is supposed to play Greenville on Friday. I really don't think either team's going to play a doubleheader. So that is going to get a little messy as the week goes on. This game postponed. They will play again on Thursday. Also, this score to mention, Granger barely getting past Pigeon Forge tonight by the final of 7-6. Other scores, William Blount on the road beating Morristown East. That final score tonight, 45-35. Volunteer taking on Northview Academy, and like everyone else in Knoxville, this game was in a delay because of the lightning. When they got started, unbeaten Northview Academy, that team was leading 28-0 in the second quarter over the winless Falcons. As we take a look at the board, it looks like this. Northview Academy right now, this once again, a live score. Northview Academy leading Volunteer. That score 35-0. Nick?
Well, Kenny, we were all set for the colossal matchup last night when Alcoa came to Greenville. The Green Devils thinking upset early. Hayden Goad comes away with an interception here on the outside, looking clean in the All Blacks. Almost had another one later in the game. Greenville has a chance to take that lead early, but a field goal here is going to get blocked and short to remain scoreless. The Green Devils do strike in the first quarter, though. Carson Quillen going to tuck it and barrel through from 1 yard out. It was 7-0. Then the Alcoa defense answers back later. The Tornadoes D brings the blitz. Eli Graff all over the pass for a pick six. This game is all tied up at 7 later. Alcoa threatening again on 4th down, but this pass is overthrown and the Green Devils would take over not long after. The Thunder and Lightning, they arrived at Burley Stadium. They couldn't escape it last night either. The second time this season, Greenville plays a no contest. This game called a no contest at 7 apiece. In Big Stone Gap tonight, the Union Bears hosted Science Hill, and the Toppers leading 6-zip in the third when Javon Emil takes the handoff, breaks the tackle. He runs for the first down into Bear territory. From there, Emil, he'd finish the drive off. He goes untouched from 3 yards out to make it 13-0 Toppers. Union would finally put it together, though, later in the third. Quarterback Rayshawn Anderson hits Cam Bostic for the first down into Topper territory. That's a nice grab. Anderson would call his own number, running straight and sneaking inside the pylon to cut the Science Hill lead to 13-6 going into the fourth. As we head to the board, Science Hill coming away with a victory in Union, 27-6. Another Richlands and Tazewell, the backyard brawl up there, also postponed due to weather. After a 45-minute lightning delay, the Radford Bobcats, Virginia High Bearcats got underway. The fireworks got started early. Radford opening up the game with the onside kick. Opened the game, and they get the ball right away. That's a momentum shifter.
Saw that on film study.
No, on 3rd down and long, Radford quarterback Landon Clark passing, but tucks then and takes off to run it around the end. Cruises in for the Bobcat touchdown. Radford would go for 2, trying a little trickeration. As we see here, Clark faking the pass. Hands off to the running back. The Bearcats, they're ready, though, on the outside. They stop him short. Radford leads 6-0. We head to the board, and it is Radford all over Virginia High tonight, 43-3. All right, well, that's 8 down. Still 5 more to go as we finish off action from Southwest Virginia tonight. But first, here's the Gate City Band to help take us to break.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Abingdon coming into Gate City to take on the Blue Devils. It's scoreless after the first quarter, but now a chance for the Falcons. Second and goal from the 8. Luke Honecker finds his receiver in the end zone for the first score of the game. Falcons held on to the ball for the majority of the first half. Gate City trying to score before halftime. Luke Bledsoe can't find anyone, so why not? Just take it yourself. Gets the first down and more. That puts his squad in a good position. Bledsoe, again, can't find a receiver, so yeah, why not? Take it yourself. You should just make the call there. Unfortunately, this time it resulted in a fumble. Abingdon recovers. They would go on to win a tight game tonight over Gate City by the final of 17-14. It was Eastside beating Riverview, West Virginia 14-6. Up on a rainy Battle Hill, Holston taking on the Trojans this evening. The Cavaliers decided to give the onside kick a try as well as the kicker lets it go 10 yards and falls on it to begin the game. Holston Colton Hess then takes the inside handoff, scoots through the defense for the score to make it 6-0 Cavaliers. Battle then drove downfield, and it looked like they would score, but Braxton Emerson is hit late out of bounds, and he finds out that the bleachers do not give. Oh my goodness, there should have been all kinds of flags on that one. After the penalty, the Holston defense stiffened, and on fourth down, Battle went for it, but Emerson's pass was batted away. As we go to the board, it looks like this. Holston barely getting past John Battle tonight by the final of 13-12. Narrows all over Chihowie, 34-15. We now head to Marion, where the Lebanon Pioneers were in town to face the Scarlet Hurricanes. First half, third down, Kendrick Smith gets around the end for a first down for Marion. That led to the fake handoff and pitch to Jalen Miller for the 1-yard touchdown. He gets in for the Canes, and it was 7-0. Later, Marion got a little sloppy when this pitch to Miller is going to be fumbled, and the Pioneers would come up with the recovery. Very next play, the Pioneers' Mike Reese scrambles and throws to Toby Baker, who runs into the end zone for the touchdown. Extra point was no good, so it was 7-6. As we go to the board, it looks like this. It was Marion all over Lebanon, 40-20, and it was Northwood losing to Eastern Montgomery, 22-16. Nick?
Kenny, thanks. Honecker leading Rye Cove 14-12 at the half. The Tigers, they came out of half hungry for more. They keep the ball on the ground.
Oh.
The run breaking free. Huge yardage for Honecker here. Didn't quite make it to the end zone, but now down inside the 20.
Still be running.
Still going. And then this one gets the fans pumped. This time they go in the air. Peyton Music, Jackson Dye. That's easy pitch and catch on the outside. 20-12 now is the lead. The Eagles down in the red zone themselves here. Landon Lane going to roll out. He hits Luke Jesse to make it a 2-point game, but Honeckers, we go to the board, 40-32. They remain unbeaten due to the Tigers, and Grayson County Rural Retreat, another one of those victims of Mother Nature tonight. And in Norton this evening, the J.I. Burton Raiders hosting Patrick Henry. The Rebels already up 35-0 when our cameras arrive. In the second, when Cameron Goodspeed takes the handoff, breaks it outside, and he goes for the first down here. Look at it. Get off me.
He's got good speed.
He's got good speed. That's right. That's what they say. In Raider territory, from there, Goodspeed finishes off the drive with a strong 9-yard touchdown run. Oh, he's not letting anybody tackle him to the ground. 41-zip Patrick Henry and the Rebels. They weren't finished before the half as Goodspeed once again finds the end zone, this time from 6 yards out. That's 48-0 Patrick Henry. 60-7 is your final. The Rebels all over the Raiders. And on Warrior Hill tonight, Central hosting Ridgeview. Early in the first, London Horn going to plow through the line here, spinning out of a tackle right there, and he's now not quite, but first down for the Warriors.
A pinball machine.
The quarterback, Sincere Haggins, very sincere about it, dropping back, but he gets sacked. The big loss for the Wolves. Coulter Scanlon, forcing a punt. Ridgeview would cash in quickly. Quarterback Ryan O'Quinn hits Hayden Baker in stride. That's a drop in the bucket for a 34-yard pitch and catch. The Wolves up 6-zip. Ridgeview all over Wise Central tonight by the score of 44-7. Well, that'll do it for our high school football coverage this evening, but there's a highlighter game you missed. You can log on to our website, WJHL.com. Shortly after the show, we'll have it all up there. When we come back, Kenny wraps up the day in sports. Stick with me.